and sentenced to death. That, we say, a Catholic judge can't do. But imagine that you're a judge on the Court of Appeals. Judge Barrett is a judge on the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. That's in the federal system. There are trial judges called district court judges. And then there are courts of appeals. There are 12 circuits, counting the D.C. Circuit. And then there's the Supreme Court, where Kavanaugh was nominated. But Judge Barrett is on the middle rank of these courts. Suppose that a drug kingpin is convicted of a capital crime and sentenced by a jury to death. And on appeal, he claims that the evidence that was used to convict him was seized without a warrant in violation of the Fourth Amendment. So the question is not, was the death penalty an appropriate sentence in this case? The question is, did the police act improperly in not securing a warrant? But the consequence of deciding the question adversely to the appellant is that he'll be executed. Can Judge Barrett sit on a case like this? Well, we thought so. Affirming the conviction does have the effect of sending the defendant to death, just like selling the gun to the robber does have the effect of enabling him to commit a crime. But the judge on the Court of Appeals takes no position whatever on the issue of capital punishment. In fact, her job would be the same if he were sentenced to life in prison rather than death. It would still be a question about deciding the propriety of the police behavior. She only looks at how the police acted in making the arrest. And what's more, the job that she's doing, reviewing the fairness of pre-arraignment procedure, is a really important one. And if she didn't do it, somebody else would. Maybe somebody less attentive to the defendant's fate that was hanging in the balance. Let me give you a second example of moral complexity. This happens all the time.